Kaboom. Well, I've got a hose here, and I couldn't find a 25 footer at the store. They only had 50s and 100s. And this is a 4-ply hose, costs 20 bucks, 50 footer. I'm only going to use 22 feet of it. And I could have gotten, and this was $20. I could have gotten a cheaper one that was $10, but it was light duty instead of medium duty, and it was only 3-year warranty. This one's 7-year warranty, and this one's 4-ply, and the other one's 3-ply. That other one looks so chintzy. I was afraid to get it, and you know, I thought for the money this is going to last longer and everything. And here I wanted to show you something really quick. You know, these things on here, if you don't have some cutters, do you know I could take these off with just my hands instead of cutting this? What if you didn't have any cutters? Let's see if I can do it, shall we? And I used to be able to do it. You can't get it from the front, but if you get it on the back, and if there's enough pull on it, like that, you should be able to pull right there. Look at that. Can you believe that? See there? Got it. Again, if it's on the back side and you got enough room to grab it, there's no way under this green earth that you're going to be able to peel this front off. Okay, but if you can get to the back, you can pull it right off. That's how you take off you know, little things that put around your hand at concerts and stuff. You try to peel it off, just reach to the back side. You can get to the back side, you can just pull it right off. Kaboom. I thought you might enjoy knowing that. And so I'm going to have to get this hose out, and I want to straighten it out. The best way to straighten it is just to keep it in one spot and then unroll it. Unroll it, unroll it, unroll it. Don't just pull it out, because then you got the boo woo 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 on it. Okay? You can get it a lot straighter. And the other hose was green too. This one's red. And my old hose that I gave my mother years ago is red. Yeah, it's always thinking, aren't I? Okay. So now I can just take it and roll it out. Roll it, roll it, roll it. Best way to keep your hose nice and straight. See how straight it is? If I were to just pull it out, I'd have all the ringlets, and I'd have to try to straighten it out and stuff. Look at that. Okay. So, and this one happened to come with an end hooked on there. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to leave that. See, I can pull that off. And then after I cut those, I can take this off if I want. Let's go decide what we're going to do over here. Got my hose nice and straight. Can you believe that? I wanted it straight. Okay. Let's kind of decide this together, shall we? The hose is already stuck out of the wall pretty far, and this is the sidewalk, and the landscaper guys, the weekly landscapers, they got to get their lawnmowers through here, and tarps and stuff like that. So I was hoping to keep this hose kind of close. And that's why I thought, if I leave this white thing on here, look how far that's going to stick out. If I leave that, it sticks way out here. But if I pull that off, you know, after it gets hot out here, is that going to stay is my question. Or is it going to kink down and stuff? Should I just leave this on? Maybe that'll protect it to a certain extent. You know, it'll make people know that it's there. But after a while, I'm also thinking it could just fall off. It'll always be sitting there on the ground. You know? I mean, that's not going to hurt anything either. So maybe I don't know. See, it's kind of coming down as it is, and I don't need that. This thing is designed to be on here so you can tighten this up without having to use a wrench or something to get that on, and then to take it off. You can loosen it nice and easy. Greasy, but you know what? For the sake of argument, let's leave it on. Let's leave it on, and then if it slips off, I can leave it. I can leave it down in here. You see, even that, the hose sticks way out, doesn't it? I don't know. I want that to kind of be like so, and maybe like that. I could probably take a nail or something and put it under there like a shim to keep this hose right down like that, you know, and then sweep it. And see, because I undid the hose so nicely. Oh, look at that! I should have ran it. I should have ran it through. If I run it through that way, it's probably going to kink. It's probably going to kink. And so I'm just going to leave it. I'm going to leave it like that. And it's nice and straight. Like that. Just go around the corner. Zip it around the corner like that. That way I don't take the hose and kink it around that corner. So I'm just gonna leave it like that. And then when I cut it, I'll fish it up in here. And I've got my, probably gonna leave it about right where it's at. No biggie. I'm just gonna cut it. What am I going to cut it with? I got tin snips here. I've got my electrical cutters, and it's pliable enough where I can just take it with that, I believe. Got my sheetrock knife here. I don't like using my sheetrock knife if I don't have to. You there? Because that's an accident ready to happen. Cutting your thumb or your finger or anything. If you need your tin snips, you can cut it. You can cut it with some tin snips. Oh, nice clean cut there. Look at it. If you see that it's cut at a slight angle, you can trim it. Look at that. It looks fine. I've got a little connector on there, and now it's just about putting it on here. I'm going to put a little spin on it, lubricate it up a little bit, and hold my mouth just right so this thing goes on there, huh? Jeez. Come on. Measured it before and it was 5/8, and this is 5/8. Boy, Okay, there it goes. Wow. Okay. Well, she's all set. She's going to be happy about that. All right. Time to go. That's all I got for this time. But I'll be back with more videos. And some of these videos that I do, they're just things that you probably should already know, but if you don't, you can feel comfortable knowing it, that hey, if Joe can do it, you can do it. See you next time.